Today we are doing fractions, but we are doing multiplication, and we are multiplying using repeated addition. We are multiplying using repeated addition, and we are multiplying fractions with whole numbers. Fractions with whole numbers. Have you written that down? Right, multiply using repeated addition. Multiply using repeated addition. Repeated, R-E-P-E-A-T-E-D. R-E-P-E-A-T-E-D. What am I carrying here? Look at me. What am I carrying here? Yes, Agatha.
An orange.
Yes, I'm carrying an orange. This is a whole orange. This is one whole of an orange. And then if I cut it like this into half, how many? Let's say let me remove one half here. This is how many pieces? This is how many pieces? I've cut it into how many pieces? Now,
2.
into 2 pieces. So, which means one whole gives, if I cut it and like this gives us one whole, these 2 pieces. So, which means 2 over 2. If I put them together, 2 over 2, it gives us one whole. So if I get one piece only like this is now a fraction. It's no longer a whole like how it was. So this is 1 out of, it's 1 out of how many pieces?
2.
Okay, so it's 1 out of 1 over 2, which is 1/2 of the what? Orange. And then if I cut it again, this was Mrs. Joshua's orange, and she's the orange. You guys are using it to learn. Mel is laughing. Okay, so I've cut it into 4. I've cut it into how many pieces? 1. Let's count together. 1, 2, 2. Are you?
2, 3, 3.
This is the 4th. So which means if I take 1 here, it's 1 out of what? Each piece is 1 out of, yes, Mel?
1 out of 4.
Yes, 1 out of 4 pieces, which means it's 1/4. And this is a fraction. A fraction is part of the whole thing. You would have taken only a part of the whole thing. Are we still together?
Yes.
Yes, when I gave you a test last time to add fractions, some were adding denominators. You don't add the denominators because it's still that whole thing. Like if I say one piece of that orange, it's 1/4 plus another 1/4, which means I've got 2 parts of the 4 pieces that I had. I had 2 parts of the 4 pieces that I had. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. If one eats 3 orange pieces, if one eats these 3 orange pieces, so look at me. If one eats 3 of these orange pieces, how many am I left with? If I give Mel 1 piece here, I give Scanis, I give Agatha, how many am I left with? Yes, Agatha.
1 piece.
Yes, can we say it as a fraction? 1. I have given 3/4 of the orange to someone to eat it, and then I am left with 1. What? Agatha, you said 1, but it's 1 what? Yes. Yes, Agatha, finish up.
1 out of 4.
Yes, 1 out of 4. That's 1/4 of the orange. Okay, so I want us to work this out. I want us to work this out using repeated addition because we want to multiply. I said 3, and it with 3 parts of the orange times 1/4. Can you see this diagram? So this number 1.
Yes.
Yes, can you see it, Mel? Can you so?
Yes.
Can you
Yes.
see it?
Yes.
Okay. What do I have here? Yes, ma'am.
A rectangle.
Yes, a rectangle with how many parts? It has got how many parts?
4 parts.
It has got 4 parts. And what can you say? Can you describe the parts that are there? Can you describe? It has got 4 parts, yes. And what else can you see? Yes, Agatha.
3 parts are shaded.
Yes, very good. 3 parts. So as a fraction is 3 out of 3 over what, Agatha?
3 out of 4.
Yes, 3 out of 4. Mero, why are you opening your eyes like that? Okay, so it is 3 out of 4 parts are shaded, which is 3/4. Are we together?
Yes.
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 Because the rectangle, if we want to have one wall here, we were supposed to shade all these 4 parts, which is 4 out of 4, and it gives us one wall. But now it is only 3 parts that are shaded. What else can you say? The last thing. Number 1, we said it has got 4 parts. Number 2, we said 3/4 or 3 over 4 are shaded. And then what else? Car, can you wake up? What else? You talk about the wall, you talk about the shaded part, and then you also talk about this one. What do we call it? Yes, Agatha.
1 out of 4. 1.
1 out of 4 is?
Not shaded.
Yes, it's not shaded. Do you get that, Mel and Scanies? When you are describing
Yes.
shapes, you talk about the whole number, you talk about the shaded parts, and you talk about the unshaded parts. So here we are talking about the shaded parts. So if we want to multiply, the shaded parts are 3, and we want to multiply by 1/4. 3 times 1/4. 3 of the shaded multiplied by 1/4. We can do that using repeated addition. We can do that using repeated addition. So since we have 3 here, 3 parts, we have 3 parts here, which are quarters. What do? We say, what? 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, 3 times. This quarter here that we are multiplying with, we can add it 3 times. 1/4 plus 1/4 plus 1/4, it gives us what? It gives us what? Yes, Agatha?
3/4.
Yes, it gives us 3/4. Mel, you are sleeping. Okay, let's do number 2 because we are running out of time. We started late. This one, you can read it. Quickly, we are left with 1 minute, guys. Yes, Mel? 1/3 plus 1/3, it gives us what?
2/6.
2 over what, Mel?
2/.
I got you. 2 over what? We said the denominator does not change, Mel. When we are adding, you only add the numerators. So it's 2 over
3.
Agatha.
2/3.
Is 2/3, Mel. Don't add these. Just add the top numbers, which are called numerators. These ones below here, they are denominators. You get that, Mel?
Yes.
Yes. So it gives us 2/3. And then here, what are we supposed to put here? We are multiplying 1/3 by what? How many things do we have here? Let's count. 1. Are you counting? You guys, you are quiet. It's almost time. Yes. Let's count. 1. Then that time we counted 1, 2, 3. So how many do we have here? 1.
1.
Is 2.
2.
So we have 2 things. So we put 2 here. 2 whole number times 1/3 equals that answer. What did you say, Agatha? That answer? It gives us, yes, Agatha?
2/3.
Yes, 2/3. So I am going to give you work that is similar to this one. Don't get confused. Unfortunately, we don't have much time to practice, but this last one, if you can see it, we have got 1/8. And if we count them, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So which means this is 7 times 1/8. It gives us what? 7 times 1/8. What do we get? Yes, Agatha?
7/8.
Yes, 7/8. Mel, where are you getting it, or you're confused there? All right, guys, I hope you are going to do it well. Thank you. Sorry about the short time. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Later. Mel, don't do that to your eyes.